Hey guys, welcome to your channel. In this video, you will learn on how to make a slider in Wix Studio. So the very first thing you should do here is you just have to open any of your web browser, and then using the search bar at the top, you just have to search for wix.com. That's right, so just wait for a couple of seconds. So as you can see right here, I am redirected to my Wix Studio since it's already connected. Okay, so once you're here, just have to click on the sites option. Okay, so here you'd be able to see all of the sites that you have created. So you just have to select the site that you want to customize or the site that you want to add a slider. Okay, so for example, this one, so you just have to select that specific site. Okay, and then you just have to wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so right here you have the edit side option at the top, so you just have to simply click on this one. Okay, so just wait for a couple of seconds. And by the way, you can also build another website from scratch. So you just have to click on that create new site option at the top. So don't worry, later on I'm going to show you on how you can create your website and then add a slider from scratch. Okay, so here let's just wait for a couple of seconds. So now that we're here, we can now customize this site. Okay, so for example, we don't want to add an image slider in any of the section. So what we're going to do here is to add a new section. Okay, so for example, we want to add a slider in this section. So just simply click on this add section option. Okay, so now we have this section. So when you clicked on this one, we have these options right here. Okay, so we have the quick add, our assets, we have sections here, and then here we have to select the slideshow repeaters. Okay, so here we have the different slideshow repeaters. So what we're going to use here is this one. Okay, so you just have to simply click on it and then close this section. So as you can see, we have this repeater right here. Okay, so we have here now the section where we can customize this one, the size, we have the responsive behavior, the design, the background color, the border, the corners, the shadow, and etc. So what we're going to do here is to simply click on it. That's right. Okay, and then after that we have to click on the settings. Okay, so here for the transition is we have to select our transition. So we have slide and crossfade. So I'm just going to select the slide. Okay, and then for the transition direction, we have the right to left. But we also have here left to right, bottom to top, and top to bottom. So I'm just going to use this left to right. That's right. And then for the transition duration, we have here the number of seconds that we want to add. Okay, and then we have here the autoplay or the infinite loop. So I'm just going to select the autoplay. After that, you just have to close this section. Then the next thing that you're going to do is to add here your own media. So simply click on it and then click on the add media option. That's right. And then of course you have to upload your own media. So simply click on the upload media at the top left. Okay, but for this one, I'm just going to use media from Wix for your reference. So I'm just going to search for manicure. That's right. For example, this one. So just have to select your image. Then after selecting your image from your files, you just have to click on the add to page. Okay, so let us also expand this section. Okay, so this is your slider. So when someone clicked on it, you'll be able to see here now your images. So here we also have the animations and effects. Okay, so here if you want to enhance your animations, we have here the hover, click, scroll, loop, or mouse effect. So it's up to you. And then after that, you just have to click on the publish option. And then you just have to click on save and continue. Now going back here on your Wix site, I'm going to show you a short tutorial on how you can also create a new site and then add a slider. So just simply click on the create new site option at the top. Then you can go here, use the Wix editor. Okay, so right here we can also skip this part or set up without chat. That's right. Okay, and then what type of website do you want to create? For example, online store. You just have to click on it and then click on continue. Okay, so now that they're preparing your dashboard, you just have to wait for a couple of seconds. So I'm just going to create with a template. So I'm just going to pick a template. For example, this one. So you just have to click on edit. Okay, so once you're here, you can now customize this template. So I'm just going to add here a new section. That's right. And then I'm just going to add elements. Okay, so here you just have to go to your gallery. That's right. And then you have here now your slider galleries. So you just have to choose your layout. So we have your different galleries. I'm just going to select the slider gallery. So for example, this one. Okay, so I'm just going to select this one. Okay, and then after that, you just have to click on the change images option. So we have here now the different images. So just going to select our own image. Okay, that's right. For example, we want to delete this one, so you can also select them and then click on this remove image option. Okay, now to add your own image, you just have to click on this add image section. That's right. And then here you just have to upload your own media. But for this video, I'm just going to use media from Wix. So I'm just going to select random images right here. For example, this one, so we're just going to add this to our gallery. And then let's add one more image. Okay, so again, I'm just going to use media from Wix. So this one, so add to gallery. Then after that, just click on done. Okay, so here just going to expand this section so we can maximize the layout. Okay, that's right. And then you just have to click on the preview option. Okay, so just wait for a couple of seconds, and then after that, you can now see here the images that you have added to your slider gallery. So that's it for this video. If you think this video helped you solve your concern, please subscribe, like this video, and leave your comment below. Bye.